We're joined here at the Farm Progress Show in Regina by Al and Shanti Bergen, and congratulations on winning the Gold Innovation Award. Al, maybe explain what your innovation is here, what the product is that you have on display.
What we created is a twin double barrel 16-inch diameter grain auger. It's got incredible capacity. We designed it for that specific reason, but then also for dependability. Knowing that steel and wheels, somewhere down the line, something is going to fail, just like on every product. But when that happens, could be years down the road. If something fails, there's still a second auger, and the guys aren't stuck without having production.
So you have the redundancy built into the unit itself?
Essentially, yes.
So how does it work? Is each one on its own motor?
Each one is driven independently by a 60 horsepower three-phase motor, and that allows, you can either run left-hand auger, right-hand auger, or both. And usually they choose both to get that big capacity out of there. All right.
So why go with the twin barrels, the two, instead of just one wider one? I guess that goes back to that redundancy.
The big factor
benefit
is that with dependability, it doesn't matter how big the grain auger is, doesn't matter how big the combine is, if something goes down, you're shut down. You got to get that piece of equipment out of there, you got to bring a new one in, and you got to get everything set up just to get back to square one. With this here, you got massive capacity, and if something goes wrong at any given time, you have the opportunity to actually keep on going. It's like having a second combine in your harvest.
All right. Shanti, what was your role in putting this together?
A lot of just confirming his ideas that it could be possible.
Saying yes?
Yeah. When the customer came to us with the idea of a 24-inch, it was a lot of, would two 16s work and be even better? And came up that it just might. So It's good to see it working.
What kind of reaction do you get from people who see it?
Overkill. A lot of guys don't understand, and I think it's mainly just because their grain carts aren't big enough to dump that much grain to keep it going. When that catches up, it'll be worthwhile for everyone to have one of these. And certainly that would be the trend. Everything we're seeing other equipment here that's bigger than it was last year. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that is clearly a big factor. Just stepping back a little bit, but one of the big things that we're hearing from people, it's, wait until this guy hears about this on Coffee Row. I'm going to tell this guy. It's what they saw at the show. It's really kind of fascinating in some ways.
So what would the capacity of this, is there anything else on the market that would have this capacity, or what would it stack up against?
Really there's nothing that would stack up against this. You're looking at 600 bushels a minute. So, do the math. It's almost ridiculous to say how many bushels per hour, because there's no trucks big enough to run per hour.
And in terms of stopping and starting, you got to be on the ball then.
You really have to be ready to react, because there's not an awful lot of time to drain a semi-truck.
All right. And then there's one final feature that we should also point out. This thing has, it's not all business. There's some other aspects to this thing that I saw was noted on the sign here.
Yeah, everybody wants to, or thinks they have time to drink a cup of coffee, and so when those people want their Tims, there is a cup holder on the mover kit.
There's a cup holder, but you better hurry to...
You better be moving quick.
All right. Well, thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.